In my last video, I made the case that to be an effective business coach, you had to have a high level of competency in the business that you're coaching. Experienced coaches have learned the way humans have learned for hundreds of years, for thousands of years. They've learned by doing it with the master to the apprentice model. And with new science, we're finding out why this model is so effective. Psychologist Timothy Wilson at the University of Virginia researches the unconscious and has found out that there's really no other way to get this information than actually being in the environment and having the unconscious sweep up information. Another author, Anders Ericsson, wrote a great book called Peak: Secrets from the Science of New Expertise. And authors like Malcolm Gladwell have used that to create this so-called 10,000-hour rule. But again, it supports this idea of the master to the apprentice model, having someone who knows a lot about the business. And that's just not how it is today. The way business coaches and leadership coaches work today is they say that they coach speaking and listening. They say that to be effective, to be a master, is to have mastery over the language, over the distinctions of leadership. And they use the example, the Eskimos and snow. I heard this 30 years ago. It goes like this: the Eskimos are supposed to have more words for snow. Some say 30, some say 100. And the idea is that the more words you have, the more distinctions you have, and the more mastery you have. The only problem is, psychologist Steven Pinker from Harvard did the real research, did the academic research, went to those parts of the world, interviewed people, and found out that in fact they don't have more words. They have about a dozen. This concept that language is the access to mastery is just not true. If your common sense says that mastery comes from actually doing it and learning from someone that knows how to do it, that's what science is proving now. And in my next video, we'll talk more about the new science of coaching.